All right, guys, we're back at it with another episode with me, Diego,
Sam,
and we're with
Sammy.
Sammy De Leon. So for our second guest on here, thank you so much for coming out.
Yeah, no problem.
episode 2. How's it feel?
I've only been interviewed once.
Ever?
Yeah.
Where was with who?
My friend Andres, he had a podcast called Deep Fried Podcast.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that's how I got into it because he was the one that was telling me like, hey, you're really good at this. Like you should do it.
Oh.
And that's whenever I don't know, maybe like a year later, that's when I started a podcast.
So I think in the episode 0, I actually brought you up. I was just like, we have a friend Sammy who actually started podcasting, and he like is kind of influencing me because that was pretty cool. You were like the only person I knew that had started a podcast.
Yeah.
So major credit to you.
Yeah, I mean, there was a hell of people doing podcasts, but I mean, I don't know, like a lot of people didn't survive, I guess.
How long were you going for?
Dude, I did a while. Like I got up to like 93 episodes.
Oh, once a week?
Yeah, I was doing once a week.
Dang, it's like almost 2 years.
Damn. Yeah, because I think I started during COVID. Yeah. Because I couldn't talk to anybody. Because remember, we got shut down, and then that's all you do, you know, as a freaking barber, you just talk to everyone, and then I literally couldn't go outside or nothing. So I was like, well, I guess I'm going to start it. And that's when I ordered everything. And then that's when I started it.
But from what I remember, you wouldn't have like a lot of guests on there. Was that on purpose? Like you wanted it like your own personal podcast? Like kind of like a diary?
Yeah. Because I still like, I don't know if it's on Apple or Spotify that you can't play them anymore. But one of them, you can still play it, like the episodes. But I think I have most of the episodes on a hard drive. Because I remember I was like, I mean, a lot of stuff
Just
was like, there's a lot of copyrighted music and all that stuff, you know? So I was like, I'm just going to put this in a hard drive. That way I can just, if one day freaking Spotify is like, I don't want this guy on here anymore, I could still listen to it like when I'm older or whatever.
Or you like put him on YouTube. You ever thought about that?
No, I haven't.
No?
Yeah. I wish I would have had like a setup like you guys, like with the camera and stuff, because that would be cool to see like later on. But
yeah, like whenever I'd be listening to it, I'm like, damn, I wonder what they look like right now.
Yeah.
And like when it was you and Anthony?
Oh, where was it? I'm trying to think where, I want to say I got Anthony on like twice too. I know one time was like in my living room, and then I don't know, maybe they were both times in the living room or something. But when I was doing it just by myself, I would just be in my room. And
so what kind of made you stop? Like, did you like make that decision, or it just kind of like you just got unmotivated?
I think what was it? Oh, the program I was using. No, it wasn't even the program. I feel like I think it might have just been my laptop and everything in general. Like everything would just start crashing like while I'd be recording.
Oh shit.
And
that sucks.
And maybe my freaking laptop was just too old already. I think it was like a 2015 MacBook or something. And I think by that time I couldn't even update it anymore. Like the software couldn't do it. And I would be like 2 minutes in, it would crash. I would literally have to start over. And I was like, I can't keep doing this. And then I think I used GarageBand that one time, and I didn't really like it.
But do you feel like it was in waves? Like you'd be like super motivated some days and like you would get tired of it?
Towards the end, I was. I remember the last guest I had was my friend Matt, the one that has a wake skate shop.
Oh yeah.
And that one was really good. That was a really good episode. And I was like, I was always consistent, but then I don't know. I think that the program started crashing kind of after that, and
you're probably just over it.
And then I was just like really busy with just like life and stuff, and I don't know. I think I felt like I was kind of over it or something. I don't know, but
I feel like whenever it's us, like co-hosts, two people, we kind of keep each other accountable. So
you kind of like bounce things off.
Yeah.
Because we're like that, like even like with my Instagram page and TikTok, like dude, there's days where I do not want to fucking film. Yeah. And there's days where I think he don't either. Yeah. But like there's time, like we're both in the mindset, like, dude, we have to fucking have 3 videos a week. So if we don't have any pre-made, like I don't fucking have an option. Like we have to make something because I'm going to look stupid to him. If I don't like,
it's like a gym buddy, like someone to keep you accountable.
Yeah. Like, dude, you and me right now, like I was like hella consistent in the gym, and right now I haven't even been going. Cause like,
really?
Like, yeah, I know how to work out, but like, I feel like you gotta, when you start going alone a lot, you're probably just like in a dark place. And I was like, I'm not even in a dark place. So like, I was like,
do you know what I've been doing lately? I just go for like, not even the full hour. I'll just go in there, but like, I'm not gonna like take my time and be on my phone and shit. You know, like I'll try to like crank through it and then I'll be out.
I think just getting there is probably the hardest part, right?
Not for me. I love driving there.
Dude, this one last time I saw him at the gym, and this one was like doing. What were you doing? It was what's the leg machine like that? The one you're sitting down and you're like pushing it up.
Leg press?
Yeah. But this one, I was like, damn, this was doing it hella easy. He was just, he was literally just scrolling and like hitting.
He came up and talked to me.
Well, you were hitting like 2 plates. I was like, this was doing it.
Hey, but they were deep though.
Yeah. I was like, it's not hard for you or what?
Nah, that was pretty easy.
I was like, freaking God.
But I was like kind of warming up still. But then after, like, I was just going so hard, I was like, fuck, I'm already tired.
Dang.
I did quite a bit of reps while we were talking right there.
Yeah, you did. That's why I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, but like that in my head, I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't feel like going, but let me just go and I'll just make it quick. And I kind of feel like that's better than not going.
No, yeah, for sure. Like, even if it's not like a crazy workout, you're like, but freaking this fool didn't even do anything today. Like, you know, like some other person in the world, you know?
You said Sam. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, damn. Yeah, I was like, at least if I go for 30 minutes, I know like hella people didn't even go today, you know? So at least I did something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I don't even go anymore.
Nah. No. What?
Dude, and he used to go for like an hour and a half every day.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I worked out with you like twice.
There's times where he invites me. I'm like,
oh, yeah,
I kind of don't want to go.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared to go with him.
Yeah, this was hella strong. Because he was all teaching me how to do the, what's the leg one that you curled down for the hamstring?
Hamstring?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that one you taught me how to do. I was like, I thought I was doing it right forever.
Oh, where
like,
you lean forward?
Yeah, he's like, go up right here. I was like, oh, damn, this was like Sam Solik.
That's where I got it from. Yeah, I got it from it.
Alrighty, so everybody will probably know you as like the barber in town. Like you go way back with that. So definitely want to be touching on that. Mm-hmm. So I guess what kind of got you into barbering? Like what from the start?
So I think when I was a kid, everyone expected like me and at least one of my siblings to be a barber because my dad was a barber. Like he became a barber when I was born. So yeah, I remember people just always tell me, you know, like, hey, like you're gonna cut hair too. When I was a kid, I was like, hell no, like I don't even freaking like haircuts. And then and I wasn't really influenced by my dad, you know, and it's crazy because, well, you know Jaime, no? Yeah. So he used to get like super high and tight freaking skin fades when we were kids, and like, you know, like a freaking island on top of his head. So like we would like make fun of him. And then I remember there was always machines at my house because my dad would cut my hair at home. So like he was like, hey, dude, cut my hair today because my dad's gonna take me. And I was like, dude, I don't even know how to cut hair because I was like, dude, I was young, like 12 or 13 or something.
Dang.
Like, yeah, dude, probably like 12. I feel like I didn't start. I wasn't decent until 15. I for sure was cutting hair at 13. I probably did a first haircut at like, I don't know, 11 or 12 or something like that.
Who was your first person?
It was Jaime.
Oh, really?
Yes, because he told me, he was like,
that would have been like your brother or something.
Yeah. So like, he's the one that told me. And then he's like, just do a freaking, I don't know, like just one size and line it up. And I had never done a haircut. Like everyone thinks that like my dad taught me how to cut hair, or my oldest brother, he's a barber too. So like they're like, oh, you're lucky. I'm like, dude, no one taught me. Like I had to teach myself. Damn. So I wasn't even influenced. Like I literally
like you didn't even like, we're like, yeah, I'm going to do that when I'm older.
Yeah. Like I was only doing it because Jaime needed a haircut. So like I did it, and then
kind of like you had the tools already there. You're like, yeah, let me just,
because he's like, dude, can you do it? You'd start here. And I was like,
so what happened after that? You got it done?
I did it, and then I guess it was good enough to where his dad didn't have to take him to the barbershop. So back then, you know, you don't get a haircut like a lot. You get a haircut like once a month, maybe, as a kid.
Yeah.
So then once it was time, like he would just be like, hey, another one. I'd be like, sure, whatever, and I would just do it. And then I don't know, like I think I liked like having a blank canvas. Like I like seeing what is it like? I feel dyslexic right now. Like nothing.
Like a blank
what is
plate?
it? A nothing that becomes something. I don't know, something like that. And sure. I like to see like a transformation.
Turning nothing into something.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I just like to see transformations and stuff like that. And
it's crazy.
It's satisfying.
It's crazy because like I feel like, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like as a kid, like how you're saying it was different back then. Like I feel like it was a bunch of older barbers, and now it's like a bunch of youngsters, but they're like into it on another level, you know, like. But I feel like when you got into it, like it was before even all that.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy because like people now, like, dude, I've been cutting hair for a long time. So I'm I'm in between both generations.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you're kind of in between. You're kind of like watching that. You like watched that unfold.
Because I grew up in a barbershop. Because my dad was a teacher, but he was a barber before that. So even when he was a teacher, he would still cut hair during Christmas break and stuff because like they're off.
Right.
So it's like he was getting double paid. So like I would go with him like on a Saturday. Like I was a broom boy for like a long time. Like since I was like,
what barbershop?
Dude, actually in Lindsay.
Oh dang.
Yeah, it's called New Look. And so I would go with him and I would just like sweep and all that stuff and like bring them lunch or whatever. So I was always in a barbershop. And but yeah, so that's why I have like the best of both worlds, I guess. Like
that's pretty cool. What do you think about the new stuff though?
Dude, honestly, like
are they actually good?
There's some kids that are really good. Cause
you can say like, oh yeah, like barbering, it's gotten like a lot better, like the way they fade and stuff like, or is it kind of just?
I think I use enhancement sometimes. I don't use a crazy amount. I use like only when with enhancement, like if your lineup, like you have hair right there, but it's like your hair's really light. I just want to make it look a little sharper. Like there's like a spray you could use, but the one that like me and my friends use, like it's like a semi-permanent. So like after you shower, you'll still kind of see it. But like I know how to do it to where like you look at it and you're like, damn, that's kind of dark. And I'm like, no, like, but after you shower, it's gonna look natural, and it does. But
like over time, you feel like they're getting better. Cause I feel like, I don't know, like BMX or skating, like I feel like as time goes, like these kids are getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like that with barbering?
No.
Cause it's not like that with landscaping.
Yeah, it's not.
Like the quality I think was better back then.
No, yeah, so it's exactly like that. Like I feel like that's what like I have friends that are barbers, obviously, because I freaking work with a lot of people, but I feel like I don't know a lot of. That's why I'm like kind of to myself, because like I don't even post haircuts or anything like that. So like the friends I am friends with in barbering, like we really care about the craft and stuff. So it kind of sucks to see it like be like watered down and like.
Why would you say it gets like watered down? Just like they're rushing it, or they're more into like designs, or?
I think, dude, and some of the kids are freaking bad at designs. Like they're hell. Like I was like, yeah, you kill me for sure. Like for sure, you kill me. Like, but if it was like
me, I'll be honest. Like I could see like a fade. Like I'm like, oh yeah, that's a fade. But like I'm sure if you see a fade, you're like, oh yeah, it needs this and that.
Oh yeah, I feel like and the styles now, like I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like people are like, oh, how many Edgars do you do? And I was like, dude, like honestly, and people that know me, like they know I'm not like lying. Like I straight up will tell them, because like I only pick who I cut now, you know. So like if I tell you something, it's because I care about you. Like if a kid tells me that, like I've been cutting all these fools since they were like freaking babies, you know. So like, damn, like I'll straight up tell them like, they're like, can you do this? And I'm like, no. I was like, I can do that, but I'm not gonna make you look freaking stupid. And I'll tell them like that. And
what do they say?
They just look at me, you know. I'm like, dude, like you're gonna make yourself look stupid, and then you're gonna make me look bad, because then they're gonna say, who cut your hair?
Yeah.
Would you cut my hair?
Would I cut yours? Yeah, I'd cut your hair.
Can you fix me?
But yeah, I feel like it's watered down in the way like I feel like now it's more about, it's just like clout, you know, like
for the label of being a barber.
Yeah, like, and then it's kind of like the whole like
or easy money, or
like, oh yeah, look, I have all these chains, and look at the car I have, and I'm a barber, and look at it because we make quick money, and like it's
lifestyle. Yeah,
not everyone is like that, but there's definitely people like that, you know.
Yeah. Like I feel that for sure. Out of like almost every barber in town, except Elite.
Oh, Elite, yeah.
I've seen like that. That's a pretty cool group of guys.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I used to work there, dude. No.
So now you you're just by yourself.
Yeah, I'm
cutting from home, and how's that?
Oh, dude, I love it.
Really? Because a lot of people start like that, and then they'll go to a shop. To them, that's like leveling up to go to a shop. But I think for you, it was like, I'm gonna level up and just go back home.
No, dude, it was like, well, because dude, during COVID, we got shut down like 3 times. So the first time we got shut down, I just didn't cut hair. Like, you know, that's whenever no one saw anybody anymore.
Yeah.
So I didn't cut hair for like 2 months. I had never done that like ever in my life. And then the second time we got shut down, I was like, well, I'm not going to freaking do that. Like, but they were like, if you were caught cutting hair at a barbershop during that time. I think it was like $1,000 fine or something.
What? Damn.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm not.
Is this like when you started the Legends Barber? Remember that?
Oh,
He opened a barber shop?
No. That's not my shop.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
That's that's my friend Marcos' shop.
Okay, explain that story then. What is it?
Yeah. So,
in town? In Porterville?
Yeah. It's called Legends Barber Studio. Well,
I thought it was yours because Legends.
Oh, because when I was in high school or what?
Yeah. We can talk about that too.
Yeah. So he worked with me too. Me and Marcos had worked together. It's funny because everyone thinks that I went to like a bunch of barbershops. Like I was hopping around everywhere, but I was always with the same people. We were just at different locations, you know? So I always stayed with the same people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
when it was downtown.
Yeah. So we were all together still. And then Marcos opened up a shop, but that's what he wanted. He's been wanting that forever. So
is he still there?
Yeah. And but I remember when we first met, that was one of his goals, you know? So he's like, hey, like the day I open up a place, will you come help me out? And I was like, yeah. So I kept my word, you know, like this is years later.
Oh,
and then that's when I was like, yeah. And I was still at Elite. So I was, and then I let them know, you know, I was like, hey, like I'm gonna end up going over there, but I think I still stayed there for like another like 5 more months or something. When I went to go freaking work with him, I worked there for 2 weeks, and then that's when COVID happened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're like, what's going on? And then they're like, oh, you know, it's COVID. What is it? Quarantine for 2 weeks. And I'm like, cool, vacation. And then, and then it was 2 months. And that sucked. And then we went back 2 weeks later, shut down again. But by that time I was like, dude, I have to work. Like thankfully I had money still. I had money in my, you know, in my account to be like, oh, I don't have to work. Yeah. Like I could still pay everything like without working. But I was like, yeah, dude.
What was your clientele telling you? Like, oh, I need a cut.
Oh yeah.
Like, let me go to your house.
They're like, oh, okay. And I was like, what the fuck you want me to do? I was like, fools are freaking dying right now. Like I was like, I don't even like, cause no one knew what COVID was. So I was like, well, I don't want to be the freaking reason your grandpa dies because like, cause I coughed and then you got sick and they're all, oh, it's freaking this fool's fault. Like,
yeah.
So, so then, I was like, well, damn, I got to figure this out. So then I was like, well, I guess I'm going to freaking cut hair like at my house. And then, but it was whatever, you know, like, it's just like, yeah, you're just at a freaking.
Did you have everything there?
No. Yeah. I just had a chair. I always had a chair. So like, I was like, oh, whatever. I always had a chair and a mirror. And that's why like that too is the difference between the new generation and like our generation, because dude, there's like, dude, I'm saying like, there's a lot of kids that are freaking really good at cutting hair. And then there's a lot of people where they think that like, you need all these freaking machines to do that. And I'm like, dude, I could do like, not even to talk trash, like give me 2 machines and I'll freaking do it better than you with 10 machines. Like
there's a lot of stuff like that. It's even like, even in landscaping, there's people that just are obsessed with the tools. And it's like, dude, just get to fucking work.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, this is all like, if you give me 2 clippers and then like I could like be homeless. And if I have clippers, I'm like, I'm going to survive, you know? Like,
it should be more about skill, right?
Yeah.
But they like the collection and everything.
Yeah. I have a lot of stuff too, but, honestly, but I get rid of a lot of stuff. Like I'm like, you know, I don't need this. And then if I see some kid that he's like getting into it, but they can't afford it, I'm like, here. And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, like I don't need it. Like I already have stuff. I constantly need stuff. So I was like, whatever. But yeah. So then I was just doing that, and I think we went back again. Then we got shut down again, and then I think by that time, like me and my other friend were just kind of over it. But during that time I was at home, dude, my clients like freaking loved it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were like, oh, hell yeah. Like, I'm happy you're back here. And I was like, what the hell? I'm not freaking happy I'm back. Like, it's all hot and like whatever. And then they're like, no, this is the thing too, is that like, yeah, you can be really good at cutting hair. But for me and for like the barbers that really care about barbering, it's an experience, you know. It's like I could do a freaking really good haircut, but like if I'm not talking to you, like you don't care about me, like I just see you as like a dollar sign. Like that's not, you know, it's not even a relationship. So, but also I'm freaking good at cutting hair, you know. So
it's like your barber's gonna be your therapist.
Yeah, dude. Like, and I've helped a lot of fools, like, because once I was by myself, like people would start opening up to me, you know, like some crazy stuff, and I was like, cool, because like you couldn't tell me this at a shop because when they would, you know, like like someone else would be like, damn, that's crazy. Like after the person would leave, like, damn, that's crazy. That's like, going through that. I'm like, fool, why are you freaking listening? Like, you can't be doing that. I was like, I'll hear your guys' clients say stuff too, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. Like,
yeah,
you know?
I feel like in movies, I'd always like see like in the salons, it'd be like gossiping, like, but it's like actually like that, even like at the barbershops.
And that's like another thing too. Like, dude, all the people I work with are hella cool. Like, but I did notice that I would just talk hella trash, dude. Like I would.
Wait, were you noticed at the shop?
Oh yeah, like it was bad. Like, you know, like, and it was all of us, you know, like something would happen on the weekend or whatever, and we're like, oh, I can't freaking wait to tell this fool, like we just talk trash, like just say some stupid stuff or be like, I don't know, like it'd be and we were just like a lot of inside stuff, be like, oh, look at this fool walking in, he looks like freaking Elmo or something stupid, you know, like
you get to the door, huh?
Yeah, and it would just
someone still open the door like, hey, what's up, bro?
But it was cool because like I wasn't like yeah, I would talk trash, but then I'll like tell them, you know, like to their face and stuff. But I was like, damn, like that's not even, I don't know, that's not the type of person I want to be, you know. Like I felt like it was kind of toxic too. So like I was like, dude, who am I becoming? You know.
But you like being like by yourself, like even and no matter whatever you're doing, like you kind of like having your space.
I do. I think that I will eventually be a part of a team again. I don't know when, like whenever the opportunity like comes up, but like, but not here. I think I'm like already, and I don't know. I think like I outgrew it here.
Yeah.
Not. I think so. I know. Like,
would you ever start your own?
Not a shop. No, not a shop. Like myself as a business, I guess so. It's but
completely
like
different, huh?
Yeah.
So for the people that don't know, you're a badass barber. You got to a stage where like you pick your clientele, which is not your normal barber. Normal barber is like kind of desperate to get a cut, but you're like on the complete opposite. Like you're picking everything. So what has gotten you to that point? Like what have you learned to get to that point?
Well, first, I don't want to be on here and act like I'm freaking cocky, you know, because I know I'm good at it. Like I didn't know I was gonna freaking be good at this. Like I think growing up, I felt like I was never good at one particular thing. So I think that's why I love it, because I was like, oh, damn, this is what I was like born to do or something, you know?
Yeah. So you think you just have to like actually fucking like it?
Yeah, you got to like love it, dude. But what was your question, Anna?
I guess kind of what got you there? Like what kind of tips or advice? Just to be good at something like that.
It's just practice, dude. And like I'm saying, like you have to love it. Like if you don't love something, like you're not really gonna be good at it. Like, and like I was saying, dude, like I'm not here to say like, yeah, I said it right now. Like, yeah, I'm freaking good. Like I am, but like I remember I got to a point when I was younger, before I was like really good, and I got like full of myself. And I remember I would just act like I was, you know, all that. And I remember my mom had to like put me in check, dude.
Damn.
I was like, how old was I? I don't know, like 18, 19, something like that. Because at one point we were, I mean, we're still freaking, like all of the team that I was with, like we're all really good at cutting hair, but we were for sure like the best barbershop in town. Like that's where everyone wanted to go. Like we were always so busy. Like, like that was the spot, you know? And I got full of myself, and I'm sure a lot of us did. But I remember like my mom kind of noticed it, and she's like, hey, don't be acting like that, you know? Like, she's like, it's cool that like you have a talent and stuff, but like keep that to yourself, and like just let people tell you, you know, like, hey, you're good. Like just be like, yeah, thanks. And just, that's it. Like, don't freaking be all whatever. But
how'd you take that?
I think,
oh dude, I felt like it was like a slap to my face. Yeah.
But I think it is kind of annoying if you're a barber and you're like have to express, like you're not constantly saying like, oh yeah, I don't cut anybody's hair. Yeah, I have to choose you. You know, people that are like constantly saying that. I mean, you told me right now just because we're talking about it. I didn't even know that. I thought anyone could go to you. So, I mean, I think you're coming off humble.
How'd you first build off that clientele you have?
Dude, it's like I'm saying, dude, like the way you treat people. Who was it? One of my friends was telling me, I seen him like a couple months ago, and he was just telling me how he's like, I want to be like where you're at. And I have people that like I look up to. Like I have a friend that I made this year, my friend Ronnie, and like I hella look up to that guy. And that's where I feel like I'm freaking like a Ninja Turtle, you know? Like
what is he doing different?
Oh, he's just freaking
like the craft or just the way he's operating.
Everything, dude. Like
what? Give me some examples. Like, is he in a shop?
Oh yeah, dude. That fool cuts all the celebrities. Like,
oh shit.
Yeah, like, and he's super humble. Like, yeah. Like me and him are just click. Like he's super cool, but that fool cares about the craft so much, and I know that he can he could literally say like whatever he wants if he really wanted to, but he doesn't. Like, this fool loves it so much. Like,
I'm just trying to say like what can be better, but I just thought of some things. Like, I noticed at Elite, like they'll get a new blade for every person.
Oh, dude, that's mandatory though.
Yeah, but I've seen people don't. Like, even
oh,
like
that's crazy. Yeah.
Like, but I think like cutting a celebrity's hair, like you got to show up fucking clean, have everything fucking ready to go. And
yeah. So I think with like, him, like I think it's just the same. Like, you should be treating your clients just like that. Like, I should be treating you
like a celebrity.
Yeah. Like, everyone should be treated the same. Like, because everyone, there's this thing lately that people have been telling me, they're like, like if they're the first cut of the day, they're all, damn, I'm the warm up. Or like the person in the middle is like, oh, you're tired, huh? And then the last person will be like, dang, I'm getting the leftover review, huh?
Sometimes I think like that too.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this guy's about to go to lunch right now. He wants to.
Yeah. So me, I'm just like, I was like, nah, dude. I was like, I start strong and I finish strong. You know, I mean, for sure there are those days though, you know, that like.
You ever get times like that? Like,
oh yeah, I had one today. Dude, freaking today, it was crazy. I had like, I don't know if I had an anxiety attack or something.
Dang.
I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, I was like, I think I just didn't get enough sleep or something last night. I also ran yesterday. So I was like, maybe I'm dehydrated or something.
You know what's a weird thing that I actually value a lot? Like, for you to do it faster.
To do what?
A haircut. Like, I would wish the barber can get it done in like 5 minutes. Like, I hate sitting there for a long time.
Oh yeah, but I hate clients like that. yeah. So that's the difference too. So I can do a haircut really fast, and it's funny because people think I can't because I take my time. Like, because I have you for an hour, you know. Because to me, I was like, oh, the experience. But if I know I was like, okay, like Diego book, like this is his lunch or whatever. Like, sometimes people, it will be like once in a great while they're like, hey, dude, I'm sorry, but like I got to be here at that. You think you could do this in like less than 30 minutes? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
But it depends too. You can't freaking screw me over and go with like a freaking like 2 months overdue. I'm like, damn.
But I'm the type that like I don't really care too much. Like, I'm not like, fuck, he fucked this up. He did this. Like, I don't know. I'm cool.
Oh, but you don't care about your hair though. You just want to cut.
Yeah.
You just want a decent cut.
I'm not your ideal client.
Yeah. So that's another thing too.
Like their clients have to want a good ass cut.
So that's why everyone says like there's enough people to go around, you know? Like I have a cousin and I was cutting his hair for a while and I was like, yeah, I cut it good. But this guy is like super into sports. He's hella loud, all this stuff. And then I think I couldn't do it one time. And then one of my friends cut it and he likes sports and all this stuff. And then eventually he just ended up going to him. People would think that like, oh, I don't care at all, dude. I don't get jealous or none of that stuff. I'm like, good. Like, and if you stay there, like, you know, like it's like with a girl, I'm like, you cheat on me, like, well, freaking stay with him then, you know? I was like, I know what I am, so like, freaking stay there. But it's cool because like, you're like, dude, I'm happy. Like, it's like, I'm happy for him because you're where you're supposed to be.
Right.
You know? Because I can't give you that. I don't know what the hell the freaking Raiders did last night or whatever. Like, yeah, I could get away with it full. Like, I'll look at like, you know, on Instagram, I'll be like, damn, dude, the freaking Dodgers lost last night. Like, I actually watched the game, but like, if I didn't, I'd be like, damn, that sucks. Or I could just be like, oh, Tani. And then they could just go on. I'm like, I don't even know. But I was like, that's good because that's where everyone there's like, you know, like.
It's the same exact thing in lawn care, you know, like there's so many clients that are like not for me. And like, I think I've gotten to the point where like I've had to tell them like, hey, like you need somebody that's like owner operator here. Like I'm not going to be with the crew. Like, but there's other people. Yeah. But I've also gotten clients where they're like, dude, my gardener, I need somebody at this time of day every week. And the gardener sometimes comes one day or another day because he's so busy. And so they're like, we just want a good service. It doesn't even have to be A+ work. Yeah. Like we're fine with B+, A-. Like we just want something set. Yeah. And that's where we come in. Mm-hmm. It's like, we're not going to be like fucking putting a level to your fucking hedges, but we're going to be there every fucking week, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, you can though, right? What? I mean, because you are freaking good enough for that.
The level? Or
like,
I can.
Oh, like I mean, but your work's hella good too.
Yeah. Well, it's just managing, like, being consistent, professional with good work.
Yeah.
But I know a few guys that are like better than me, but they're owner operators. To have like a crew working for you and that quality is hard.
Dude, that's like I can see when people are like, hey, can you tell like haircuts that are not good? Like when you're at the store, and I'm like, yeah, but how do you tell, like from like just looking at landscaping stuff?
There's a lot of stuff. Like you can get away with like blowing, like we'll try to blow off the flower beds, like where the bushes are, like all into the lawn, like under the bushes and everything. And there's a lot of guys that'll just kind of blow into the bush, kind of hide the leaves there. So just like the way it's blown, I could tell right away if somebody has a landscaper. The way it's edged, some people, like everyone does the line, right? But nobody does like the flat on the top. Like there's times where like on the edges, on the corners, it'll be like a little higher.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. Let me think. Just the way the lines are. I mean, everyone kind of does straight lines, kind of. But yeah, I'd say the blowing. Or like, if there's like cracks in the driveway, you just like take the weed eater and like run through the fucking crack. And then it just leaves it crisp.
Okay. Yeah. So it's crazy because, I mean, I don't think I'm the freaking best, but like, it's funny because, dude, during COVID, I couldn't freaking cut hair the first 2 months. So like, I never knew how to like actually cut the grass. Like I knew how to cut it, but like my dad never taught me how to freaking, like to be detailed or whatever. Yeah. I would just watch videos, and I was like, oh, like, well, maybe it's time. I got freaking time. I'm not freaking cutting hair anymore. So like,
I think I remember you were fucking into
because I was hitting So I was like almost trying to taper into the freaking thing. I was like, I'm gonna do the edges like lower than the other, so that way whenever I come and edge it and all that.
That's what I'm talking about. So that makes it look clean, right?
Yeah.
But not everyone does that. Yeah,
because it's funny because I'm sure you can come to my house and you could see like, oh, you could probably do this better. But it's funny because people, they'll, whenever I cut the lawn, they'll be like, dude, who cuts your grass? And I was like, I cut it. And they're like, shut up. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, it makes sense. You cut hair. And I'm like, yeah, I just look at it like a haircut. Like, who else? Someone, I feel like someone, but I do that too. The thing with the cracks.
Yeah. The edging though is like huge. Like that's when you can really tell like who's been doing it a while. It's like just the way they do the edging.
Yeah.
But or sometimes if the gardener is like kind of lazy, or like they're always in a rush, they'll start to like recede the edge. Like it'll be like a bigger gap every week or something, and eventually like there's a fucking big ass trench right there.
So do you know it's funny that there's a part on my lawn where you can't see it because it's like more deep or whatever, but I was like, there was a time where I was trying to do it like that. So there's like a little chunk in one of the edges where I freaking went too much in. So I'm not even touching it right now.
Letting it grow.
I was like, damn, this sucks. Like, so I just do the rest like the way I used to, but that one I can't even freaking touch it anymore. Cause I know you're talking about, it's a freaking trench though.
Yeah. So that sucks. That happens on a lot of commercial properties because commercial properties, it's a whole different game. Like people just fly through them. So like they're just running with the weed eater. So it's all messed up on a lot of commercial stuff.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I never knew that.
But yeah, back to what I was saying, like the clientele is like huge. Like there's people that want somebody like us, and there's somebody I feel like back then, how we were talking about like how shit changes.
Yeah.
Back then, having a landscaper was like, oh, personal landscaper, and then like they're gonna be my little bitch. I'm gonna tell them how I like this. Like it was like a luxury service. It wasn't like nowadays. It's kind of like a pool service.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, I have to do it. I have a lawn. I don't want to buy more. And then it's like, and then what's cool? It's like, if I'm their first gardener, they don't really have like
they don't have a standard.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm gonna do a shitty job, but I've had clients where it's like, oh no, my other gardener, you get on the ladder and trim all that tree. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking do
that.
Yeah. So they're kind of like easy to train.
Yeah. So and it's kind of crazy. I mean, I feel like barbering like is deeper too. Depends who you actually like see as like a family, I guess. Because to me, like since I freaking right now I'm choosing. I know eventually I'm gonna have to be like, oh well, I'm gonna have to just get what I get now. Like
why?
Because I'm saying like I was like I'm probably not gonna be here forever.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like one day I'm probably gonna have to start over one day and then be like, all right, well I'm gonna have to start a new family now or whatever. Like so one of my friends I was telling you back then that like he's asking me like, hey, how do like I want to be to like where you're at. And I was telling him little stuff, and he was like, dude, that's crazy. I never thought of that. And I was like, I don't do these things as like a, like I'm faking it or fronting or whatever. But I was like, hey, you know, one thing that like you should do, like the people you really care about. I know you don't get to pick and choose right now, but the people that you really care about, like spend time with them, dude. Like I was like, cause you know, like, you know how they say like, oh, like, are you going to cheat on your barber before your girl or all that stuff?
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, these people really care about us, you know, like we hear more about their lives than their freaking girl probably does, than anybody does.
Yeah.
You know, like one of my friends today was just telling me too, he's like, damn fool, like he just, his life is kind of being crazy right now. He's like, dude, this is the only time that I feel safe right now. Damn. Like away from everything. And I'm like, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like. So whenever I tell these people, like, I'm like, dude, we get invited to a lot of stuff, you know, like a client will be like, hey, freaking, I'm gonna have carne asada, or hey, I'm getting married. We're cutting this fool's hair for their wedding, you know? If these people invite you, like, go show face, fool. Like, go get a plate or something. You don't gotta stay the whole time.
Yeah.
You do that stuff, and then they see
They're
you like,
loyal,
you know, they're like, damn, this fool's like, he just doesn't see me as a dollar sign. This fool cares about me. Because a barber's like, you kind of have juice, fool. Like,
yeah,
you know, like,
for sure.
Yeah, I went to one of them. I have a client. I wish I had more clients, like black clients, because I love cutting that. I love cutting horsehair.
Why?
It's like freaking when you're trimming hedges, full, because I get to shape it and all that stuff, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So like I got invited to one of the like one of his parties, you know, and I was like, yeah, I'm Mexican and I'm dark and stuff, you know, but like you know, if there's another ethnicity like at a Mexican, like we'd be like, oh damn, like what are they doing here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when I went, like, dude, like I remember either way they're gonna freaking show love to anybody, but they were like, what the heck, like, how do you know so and so or whatever? And I'm like, oh, I'm his barber. And dude, like for a Mexican to cut that type of hair, they're like, oh damn, like, you know, like they just know like, oh, this was must be freaking good. Like
I did not know that. Yeah. I didn't know it was harder.
It depends, I guess, on any type of hair. But it's like saying like, dude, like imagine if I was like braiding people's hair.
Oh yeah.
Like imagine I was just braiding like that black people's hair. And there's Mexicans and stuff like, you know, Puerto Ricans are freaking hella bad at it.
Yeah.
But like even in barber school, dude, like I would cut like black people's hair and they're like, this is really good. And they would think I was like half. And I was like, cause I'm dark. And I was like, nah, I'm just Mexican. And they're like, for real? They're like, dude, you freaking cut my hair really good. And I was like, I don't know. I like this type of hair. Like it's like that, dude. It's like when I edge the grass and all that, you know, it's like a whole different thing. Cause they have like waves, or you could puff it up and like put a sponge, a bunch of stuff.
That's crazy. You're like putting effort to like building the relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like in like, at least in my business, like I try to like keep personal away, you know, cause I don't know. I feel like it kind of gets in the way of business.
Yeah, but there's like I saw like one of your guys' recent videos that you cut like one of your like old science teacher's hair or something like that.
Hair?
Oh. They're when you ever did a freaking on or whatever.
Yeah. But like she's had me from like, damn, I don't know, 2020 or something. So
But if she invited you like to do like, hey, we're gonna have a thing, you wouldn't even show up.
Oh, I don't think so.
I mean, maybe because it's her, you know. It's like the freaking. I mean, they're way older than you know.
But there's people I would.
Yeah.
But check this out. This is pretty cool. So like, I was like there every week to her house. You know, like it gets like a little relationship. But obviously now I don't really go. And I want to say this year or maybe last year I probably went just a handful of times. Like. I probably saw her like 4 times in the whole year. But like she'll come out and talk to the guys, whatever. Yeah. And then like, remember that one time we were there and I was like, oh dude, Miss Stafford keeps like just telling me about this thing. I don't know what it was. And I was like, dude, I'm just going to go and meet with her. Mm-hmm. And it was something stupid. Like I'm trying to get this here. And I just like, and I told him, dude, let me just like make that touch base with her, like for the rest of the year. So like I was there for a while, or like what we did that day. And like now I'm probably not going to like see her for like the rest of the year for sure. Like, but like for her, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I have to like reconnect with them.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm still here. It's still me.
Yeah. They think that you just are like, just freaking treat her like anyone else. Or...
Yeah. But I want to like take care of her, you know, but I can't, dude. There's so many clients. Like I can't, I can't be there. But if I just take that, 30 minutes, an hour to like be there and like help her out with whatever she needs, I feel like she's, I don't know, kind of building that relationship.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They want to be part of our lives.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I just wanted to see Diego.
But what happens, like the way I try to do it is like, if we're on if I just happen to stop by and I'll see something wrong, I'll like text them, hey, I saw this and I fixed this. Don't worry about it. Like, I'll just I'm not going to charge you for that. Like a little sprinkler head. And I feel like they're like, oh shit, this guy's not just mowing and blowing. Like this guy's like looking out for my system or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like to me, that's more valuable. Cause if I don't know, it seems cool. Like somebody's like watching out for you or your property, or even like, if we see like the AC unit leaking or something, like, hey, dude, this door is like fucking breaking at the bottom. If it breaks completely, your fence is going to fall or something like that. If you just give them a little tip like that, I feel like they feel like you got their back,
Yeah.
That's the way I like to like kind of gain their trust.
Yeah. I mean, that's good, dude. Cause that's what I'm saying. Like you're showing them that you care more than just like, yeah, obviously we have to freaking do this to make a living, but you actually care, and then you care about that person too. You're like, damn, because I'm gonna keep coming, and one day the freaking fence is gonna be on the floor, and you're gonna be like, damn, I actually saw that 2 months ago.
If you have a good clientele, you're like, hey, like I'm happy with this clientele. Like, dude, you just have to keep them, because at least for me, like I'm trying to grow, so it's like, what's the point of like gaining this many new clients, and like it's just like we're losing them at the same time. It's like you're not going anywhere. Like you have to like fucking keep it.
Yeah, what's crazy that like,
I'm sorry, guys.
What's up?
I gotta interrupt. I have to go out like right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, I'm trying to think what we were
so you see yourself going back into another shop?
Yeah, maybe.
Like you want to?
I think it just depends who I'd be working with, but I was like, I think for here, like in the Valley, I think I already kind of did what I was supposed to do, like I'm thankful that like I'm successful in what I'm doing, but I'm comfortable now, and I feel like I've been comfortable for a while, and I was like, oh damn, like, and I still love it. So I was like, I'm gonna have to do something about this. Like, so I'm kind of just,
but it'll still be in barbering.
Oh yeah.
Because
for sure.
I think, Ramon.
I mean,
he went and got his,
cause he's going to school.
Or is he, I don't know if he still is, but he was going to Fresno State.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was like a backup thing or if he saw himself getting out of it or what.
I don't know. I feel like cutting hair, like you're always gonna cut hair. Like I know like eventually he's gonna leave it. And it kind of sucks because like I was like, damn, like I was like, the day I leave here, I wanted to give like all of my clientele that way, because he's my cousin. So like I was like, dude, I freaking like this fool's work is hella good. Like we're cousins. So like I was like, I know how he is. I know the way he talks. Like I have some clients that have gone to him and stuff and they like him and stuff. But I was like, damn, like this was eventually going to stop cutting hair, and then I know he's probably going to still be cutting hair, probably just people he wants to cut. But so that kind of sucks too, dude. Like that I know eventually I'm going to have to like break up with the clients, and be like, hey, like I'm gonna be back for Christmas to see my parents or my mom, because
you've already built such a long relationship with them.
Yeah,
that must be hard. It's hard for me even like just to like stop going to somebody's house. Usually it's like, hey, they move or they die. Actually, I had like 3 clients die this year.
I haven't, dude, that's crazy because I saw this TikTok one time about this barber and he was saying like how like one of his clients died and he was like crying, but he's like, I had to cut his hair when he was in the hospital and stuff. And he was like crying and I was like, damn, dude, like, I don't know. Cause dude, I'm saying like the people that I cut right now, they're like all like a family to me, like I know like pretty much like all of them would do anything for me, So like, I was like, dude, I don't know how I'm going to deal with that day that happens, like, I really don't know. But, damn, I feel like I was going to tell you something right now. We're going to go back to something about clients. Oh, we were talking about how you, I don't know if we had talked about kind of, I don't know, clients come and go type stuff like that, but it's crazy because sometimes you have like a long-term client you've had forever and you're like, oh, this guy's gonna be with me forever. And then they just stop going to you or something like that, Yeah. And I was telling someone, I was like, yeah, you can't really, there's probably only been like like 2 or 3 clients in my whole like lifetime where like I was like, damn, that kind of hurts.
Dude, I feel like I did that with Rome because he was the first person that ever cut my hair. I don't know if you know that, other than my aunt. Like, to have a real barber. I think that started in high school. Like, he was the only person that touched my hair until like last year. But I just got to the point where I was like, just always busy. And then he had a busy schedule too because he was going to school. So he only had like 3 days open or 2. I don't remember. But it was like, all right, I'm gonna go this day, and then like 2 times within a month, I like no showed.
Oh damn!
And like I wouldn't even know till the night, and I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I had an appointment." And then other times I knew I had one, and I would text him like, "Hey, dude, like I can't make it. I'll still pay for it." Like, And like I felt like that was happening so much, and then to book another one, it was like, "Fuck, another 2 weeks." So like I just felt like, "Oh, dude, I'm not his ideal client." Like right now, how I am in my how busy I am right now, so I just went over to someone that like I could just fucking go the next day. And if I miss that one the next day, like he's just way more open. But I would love to just start going back because I loved the experience.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, you can go get a decent haircut, but I was like, you're not going to get a freaking,
like a good fucking like a break, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, like I've had that to where like, I don't have that client anymore or something. And you get kind of sad, fool. Like, you're like, damn, that sucks. I thought this guy was here with me for life. But the crazy thing with that is that like when that happens, I feel like it wasn't until like later in my life where I was like, all right, God, like whatever. Like, and I've had a client where, dude, he did so much for me. Like when you leave, I'm not mad or nothing like that. I had one client, dude, that fool's done like a lot for me. Like he's the one that did like the electrical work for me once I was like making the whole place a studio. He helped me a lot, dude. And so like sometimes you lose a client and then you just get flooded with clients. Like, I don't know if it's like a month later or something, but like that always happens for some reason. Like that will happen. And then I'll get somebody and they're like, hey, like my brother really likes my haircut. I'm like, all right. Cause I'll do referrals, you know, like, I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, you guys know how I am, how I act. Like, you know the type of stuff I'm going to put up with. And if this was a douchebag or whatever, I'm not going to cut his hair anymore, you know? So like, yeah, and everyone's hella cool. Like, I'll just cut their hair and then they'll be like, oh, my cousin wants it. Oh, my friend wants it. Dude, and from like one person, I'll just get like a whole family, basically. I'm like, damn. And then if there's babies and stuff, I'm like, this was going to be my freaking client till who knows. I've already sent off hella kids to college already. Like, yeah. And I'm not even that freaking old. Like
that happens over here too a lot. Like just recommendations like that, which is pretty cool because if that person, if that's a good client, like, hey, like they're always on time, no complaints. If they refer me somebody, it's probably somebody just like that. Yeah.
It's crazy that you were saying that, like the no-show stuff, because like I have a really good friend, and that fool's like notorious for that. Like a bunch of my friends that have cut his hair before, he's done that to them, and like they just blacklisted him.
Dang.
But like he's my friend, so like, you know, that's like if I do that to like one of my best friends, you know, I'm gonna have to talk to him eventually, you know. So like,
but that, see what I'm saying? Like I realized like, oh fuck, dude, like, I've already fucked up too much. Like I almost like feel embarrassed. I'm like, dude, let me just go over here. That way, like I don't do that shit to you anymore. But like dude, he's still.
Oh yeah. No, like that friend, like, dude, I had to like send him a message, you know, like, cause I just couldn't take it no more. Like, because I like, thankfully I have like clients where like they no call, no show or whatever. And then they just like, oh, I got the payment still or whatever. I'm like, cool, whatever. Like I got this much for the hour or whatever, you know, but like, but like I wouldn't tell him anything. I would be like, hey, what the hell? You know, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, whatever. But then I would just eventually I had told him, I was like, hey, like, I don't want to be like that, but like, this is my job. Like, this is how I make a living and stuff. Like, and people like always complain, you know, like, damn, like my freaking boss wants me to stay after, and I'm like, okay, fool, like imagine me, like I'm just sitting there like a freaking idiot like, for an hour, and like I don't even get a payment, like, and but yeah, he was cool. I was like, hey, like I don't want to be that guy, but like at the end of the day, this is business, you know, like, and from now on, like if you do that, like I'm gonna have to charge you, dude, you know, and then after that, he just never stopped. He didn't stop. He stopped doing that. Yeah. And because I'm like, you guys could cancel the day of, just don't cancel a freaking hour before. Like, at least do it a couple hours. Because I was like, I have because all my clients, they're not all of them are from here. You know, I have people that come from Bakersfield. I have people that come from Visalia or whatever. So I was like, dude, if one of these people are trying to get in, like a client from Visalia is trying to get in, I'm like, oh, I don't have anything right now. But if someone cancels, I'll let you know. If you tell me an hour before, I can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
If you tell me like in the morning and I have like a 1 p.m. open or something, I'm like, hey, can you do 1 p.m.? So that gets them like, okay, maybe I can make it because my kid, I'm going to drop him off at school and then I could do this and then I could head over. I'm like, cool. So I was like, dude, at least give me a couple hours, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, but yeah, what you're saying, like, yeah, you're not the ideal client.
No, I'm not. But I will be one day. It's just I'm really fucking busy right now. But yeah, it's crazy in lawns. I guess that's what's super cool is like they don't have to be there. It's like as long as you leave the gate open, like we're gonna go show up and leave. Like and it's on a monthly basis, so it's just which also causes problems because the bill isn't, you know, I don't know, $40, whatever a haircut is. It's like 180, you know, 170 for the whole month. So like there's times where like a client will get backed up if something happens and then they're a month behind, but they don't cancel because like they still want us there. And then it gets 2 months and it's like, fuck, dude. Like then I have to like tell them, hey, like you got to get caught up if you want us to keep going.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how. Yeah, I always wondered how that stuff was.
Yeah,
like,
but it's because I kind of like it set up like that. Like my dad ran his business. Like a lot of people I know run it like that, like on the monthly basis. But now, like looking at it from like a business model, I feel like it's a subscription because it's on a monthly thing, and like you just show up without a miss, and then a bunch of the clients, like almost half of them have a credit card on file.
Oh damn!
So if they're going through something where they need money, I'm not their first person to cancel. Because it's kind of a pain, like you got to reach out, or it's not really a pain, but I feel like in their eyes, it's a pain. Like, oh, I got to reach out and tell them when to cancel, but then I'm going to go back. Like, I'd rather just cancel this.
Yeah. Dude, you know what's funny? That I'm about to do that to the freaking Mr. Car Wash.
Oh, really?
Because I usually clean my own car by hand, but like my pressure washer messed up. I just got a new one, but I was like, damn, like I haven't had no time. So like, I was like, I don't like going through the machine and stuff. Like I was like, whatever, I don't got these other wheels on my car and all this stuff. So I was like, I'll just go through the freaking wash. But last time I did it through, I think the website or something. So like, I can't even manage it on the app anymore. I was like, what the hell?
They made it harder?
I want to, well, it's because I didn't do it on the app, I think. I think I did it on the website. So it has like an old account or something. So I was like, damn, usually like if I was like, whenever I want to cancel, I could just cancel it. And last time I was like, hey, like, cause I was like, I want to put, at least my mom, like I was like, I could give this to her or like, I'll pay for it or whatever. And I'll wash my car by hand. Cause I like it like that. But you know, I don't want her doing that. So I was like, and whenever she wants to go, but I was like, hey, like, I can't manage my stuff anymore. How do I do it? And then they're just like, I don't know. You want us to get to the manager? I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, dude, like, I was like, no, it's cool. I was like, honestly, like, I'm going to come back. I'm not trying to act like I'm cheap. Like, I just want to be able to manage it. Like if I want to upgrade to this or whatever, I was like, cause I'm going to come back. But I was like, oh, it's cool. Like, I think I was in a rush that day. I was like, it's cool. I don't want to deal with that right now. I just want to know. And they're like, yeah, you might have to call or something. I was like, that's
but it's a pain. That's a sticky service.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. Like, it's like sticky. Like, it's kind of good for recessions. Like, that's not something people are going to fucking right away cancel. But I feel like if I was the type to like go and charge them every week, like, hey, where's the money? They're like, hey, dude, let's just take a break. Like, so I almost try to like not make a conversation over the payment. Like, I just fucking charge it. And
dude, that's how the gyms are. That's why a lot of people don't cancel gym memberships, because it's like so much work just to do it.
Yeah, and then there's a fee at Elevate. I think they have a fee now. So
yeah, I told one of my friends, I was like, hey, you're still going right here? Because she don't even live here. And she was like, you should come to the gym over here. And I was like, damn, I don't want to go all the way out there. And then I was like, wait, but you still have this one? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, damn, but why are you still paying it? And then she's like, because I don't want to freaking pay the $80 to get out. I was like, I think it's 80 or something. I don't know. Either way, I was like, damn, it's like freaking death row or what? They got to freaking.
Look at, I still have Planet. I go to Planet like once every freaking 2-3 months, but I don't cancel it.
Yeah, I still have, well, I've been like what is it? Like the original member forever.
Card? Oh, the $10 one or whatever.
Yeah. Because I remember whenever they're like, "Hey, we're going up, but you've been with us since $10, so you could stay $10." I'm like, whatever. Right. Like the Chipotle bowl's more than that. Like, so I just stay there because I was like, it's $10. Like a freaking meal's more than that. Like, so, and I think I went like last Sunday over there. But I was like, oh, this is cool. Cause then like whenever someone wants to, most people have Planet. So if someone wants to work out with me, and I'll be like, yeah, I still have that. I could just show up or whatever.
Yeah. Same here.
But that one is annoying too. I think, I got to go in person to cancel that if I really wanted to.
Yeah. And, well, Planet Fitness business model is all around people that don't go. Cause this guy was like reading the statistics and like, there's not enough equipment or space in the people. If everybody just showed up that has a membership, like it wouldn't work. Like it only works because people don't show up.
Oh, that's freaking crazy.
Like, yeah. And that's like a fact. Like their whole business model revolves around like people not showing up. Dude, they can't make money on a $10 membership. Yeah. They cannot. But it's only because, it's so cheap that people don't cancel.
Yeah. Damn. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Since you were asking me, dude, how did you get into this or what? Because I didn't know you were doing that until like the lawn care and all that until you started it. I was like, what the hell? Like,
like when I was with my dad.
Oh, that's what he was doing?
Yeah. So like before I started DC. Yeah. So I think like dude, my whole life, my dad's been doing it pretty much as far as I can remember. But like it was one of those things where it's like over summer, like I gotta go with my dad. Like I'm gonna try to like do something else so he doesn't see me. But like that's how that went. And then after I graduated high school, I don't know, I kind of just like right away just went there because I was going to PC and I didn't think about getting like a normal job. And I was like, fuck, I'll just have to go help him, I guess, like full time. And that's how that started. But it was just like a chore, dude. Like I hated it. And then I guess I started liking it more and more because during college I was like learning a little bit about business. And then I was like, oh shit, I kind of see how this plugs into that. And like I kind of just like saw like the business and I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. And then one day I just seen my dad like trying to like remember if a client had paid him or something. And I was like, dude, how do you like remember everything? And he was like, I just know. And I was like, what the hell? Like you don't have like a fucking spreadsheet? You don't have like a paper anymore? And he's like, I just know. And I was like, and then the next day he's like, hey, tienes razón. Cause I got a check and this client had paid me 2 months because she got behind and I didn't even know she was behind, he said. And then I was like, damn, my dad's like so unorganized. Yeah. And then I just like made him like a spreadsheet like on Excel for like his whole business. And then I kind of like that. Like it just, I don't know. It was just like numbers like client. Like I just like looked at it from like a distance, like, oh shit, this many clients a day makes this much money. This many, if I just get 10 more clients, we're getting another this much money. Yeah. Just like all that. And I was like, fuck, dude, I can actually grow a business like this. And then it just completely changed from there. And then I wanted to partner with him. And then it was kind of a headache. Like he's super hard headed and he didn't want to grow. Yeah. And so I was like, fuck, I guess I'll just start. And yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes that's what you got to do, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause like you're saying, like, I mean, even me, like I was like, that's why I'm like, oh, I don't know what's next. Like only God knows. But I was like, I know for sure I'm comfortable and I need to get uncomfortable again. So
that's such a good way to look at it. Yeah. Cause I have felt like that in my business where I was just like working in it and like my employee, me. And then it just gets like boring, like routine. And I'm like, fuck, dude, like it can't just, that's where most gardeners stop, you know?
Yeah.
And then like I just level up. And like I want to keep leveling up. Like I want to get a fucking location with an office on there, have all the trucks there, fucking material in the back. Like I want to get to a level like that, you know?
Yeah. And it's crazy how like you didn't even know that you were going to do this. Like, I don't know what you were going to school with.
No, definitely didn't.
It sucks because but like it sucks seeing people go to school for so long for something. Like I know people that like, dude, they got freaking master degrees and all this stuff. And like, you know, like as me, like as a barber, people look at me like, oh, this fool's, that's all he does. Like there's people like that I've met and they'll be like, oh, what do you do? I was like around like some doctors like last year and they're like, oh, how do you know so-and-so? I was like, oh, like, and they're, oh, he's our barber. He's all our barber, whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, where do you cut hair? Oh, that's just me now, whatever. And it's like, they felt bad for me. And I was like, oh, and they're like, oh, honey, you should go to him. I was like, where do you go? And they're, oh, I go to so-and-so. I was like, you should stay there.
Sports cuts.
I was like, you're all bad. No, those are cool. But I was like, nah, like, I don't need it. Like, But I was like, that's crazy that you're looking at me like that. Like if I'm freaking the help.
It looks down upon. Yeah, you look down upon it.
But I was like, that's crazy. I was like, it sucks that there's people like with all these degrees and stuff, and then like I don't know, it's just the economy and all this stuff. Like, dude, that sucks. You guys can't even get a job because there's no jobs anymore. Like, you guys have all this freaking education and you guys can't use it.
I think it's even worse for landscapers.
Oh,
like, hell yeah, dude. Like, think about it. You're my fucking yard man. Like, but
it's
like, dude, you can't even fucking afford us, so shut the fuck up. Dude,
I was just watching, have you ever heard of that show, The OC?
No.
It's an old show, but it's funny because there's an episode that I was watching recently and there's like this freaking super rich family. Like this guy is like, he owns Newport, basically, Newport Beach. And the freaking stepdaughter is like, wants to date the yard guy. He's literally the yard guy. And freaking, they're like, she kind of knows like, oh, we can't be together. And he's like, why? Because I'm the yard guy? and she's like, no. And she's like, that's exactly why. And it's just like funny. Like, I'm like, damn, that's how they do look at people, huh?
Yeah. But I think it comes back to the same thing like before. Like it's changed a lot. Like I feel like back then you were their little bitch, literally.
Yeah.
Like, just did everything how they wanted. And now it's, I don't know. Well, there's probably still gardeners like that, but I don't know. That the whole thing is like building a business.
Yeah.
And I've also seen like a lot of stuff about like boring businesses, like laundromats, like random things you won't even think about. Like people who, I don't know, can like hem your clothes or just like boring shit. Like they're going out of business, like the owners. And so like there's a lot of money in that to like buy them up and like update it, you know, like the way it works, have a fucking website, you know, like I don't know if you know how we operate. Like we like the clients have their own fucking portal and everything, and like they pay on the app and everything.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So like you can see all your like your history, your billing history, and then if you want to request something like, hey, like I want this tree trimmed like this week, they can like go on there and like request it. Damn. I don't have it fully set up to where like it's fully automated. Like they have features where when the guys are like on the way, it'll alert them like, hey, the gardener's on the way.
Oh, damn.
And then the guys should like, they should have a phone, like clock in and out of the house. And then eventually I do want to get to that point because you can like manage like how long they were there. And you can see like, oh shit, I'm not charging enough here because they're taking longer than I thought they were going to take. And then also like if the client says, hey, they didn't show up, and like, dude, it was right here this time to this time. I want to get to a point like that.
Yeah. It's crazy. Cause like I'm saying, like, dude, I'm barely going to be 30, but like I've sent off so many freaking kids to college already. And, so a lot of them asked me, you know, like, they're like, hey, like, how'd you know what you wanted to do? And I was like, dude, honestly, I didn't know. I thought I freaking wanted to be a pro skateboarder when I was in high school, you know? And then like, eventually, like, I don't know, like sophomore year, I was like, yeah, I'm not good enough, like whatever. And then that's when cutting hair came out. But I was like, dude, thankfully this is what came. And like, I didn't know barbering was going to be this big thing one day, you know, like,
yeah.
And, but like right now, since dude, everything's so messed up in the world, like a lot of kids are like, I don't know what I want to do. I'm like, well, I was like, do you want to go to school? And some of them, they say, yeah. And they're all, but for what? I don't know. I'm like, if you don't know, just go. If you really feel like you need to go do your general ed and try to figure out what you want to do just to get that out there. You're gonna have to do that anyways. But I was like, honestly, dude, like just try to get into a trade though. Like I was like, if you want to be an electrician or whatever, I was like, and some kids are like, oh, I want to be a barber. I'm like, hey, dude, I'm telling you right now, like I went to school with a lot of people and like, dude, a year after we got our licenses, I'd be like, oh, like I'll see somebody. Oh, what's up? I was like, hey, how is it for you? Oh, I'm a truck driver now. I was like, what? I was like, dude, we just freaking suffered 1,500 hours in hell. Like, damn. Like what? And it's just not for me. And it's not for everybody, dude. So I'm like, hey, it's like I don't know if you've seen that meme of Malcolm in the Middle when like he tells the dad like, they make memes out of it now, but there's one like he tells him like, hey, I want to get into roller skating because the dad's hella bad. But they'll say something stupid now, like, oh yeah, whenever my son tells me, oh, I really want to get into, I'll be like, oh, I really want to get into lawn care, dad. And then it's like a thing and it goes close up to the freaking dad and everything goes black. And he's like, oh, once you start, you can never go back. And that's how it is. I'm like, hey, dude, once you start this, that's it. Like, yeah. And that's what I was telling you, even about like the podcast. I was like, hey, dude, like once it starts, like just from experience, I was like, that's it. Like you could stop it like eventually or whatever. But I was like, dude, once you start this, like you got to be consistent.
Yeah.
you know. So
I hate people that are like just bouncing around all this different stuff, and that's why like we hadn't started this for a while because we've been talking about this for like at least a year, and then I felt like I wasn't ready. I'm like, dude, I just don't have time. Like I'm just like all over the place, and I wanted to, right? I was like, yeah, let's do it, but it's like, dude, I just know it's not gonna go good. But like now I feel like we're gonna make it work. Yeah. But it's because I want to go into it ready.
Yeah. But even like your guys' like the videos you guys put up on Instagram, dude. Like even though you feel like it's whatever, like dude, people like that stuff because there's people that have told me like,
oh really?
Yeah. I'll be like, oh yeah, like I was like, because if something about lawn care comes up or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, my friend he does this, and I'll be like, yeah, I think he has a contract with Lowe's, and oh no way, I'm like, yeah, and they're like, oh he's that freaking guy that puts up videos, huh? And I'm like, yeah. And like, it's funny because I have some friends that are all, hey, dude, I freaking like those videos. I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, I'm not into that stuff, but like, I like watching them.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, there's people that do get into it. Like, I've met a lot of people that are like young 30s where they're just getting a house and like getting some money. And I feel like they're over the cars. Like, yeah, let me fix up my car. Let me like, dude, they get into their fucking house. Yeah. And a lot of them are like outside. Like, they start learning about fescue. Like, they don't even want me to do the work. They kind of just want me to do like extra work that they can do, like the aeration or like fertilizing, but like they really get into it. It's like, I don't know, it's like they level up from lower shit to like their house. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because that's how like even I don't know, like dude, whenever once I got like my first car and all that stuff, I remember and then I got my second car, everyone's like, why don't you get something crazy? Like I can get something crazy. And I was like, I don't know, at the end of the day you just want something that looks good, but like I mean, you still got to get point A to point B. Like I fixed up the car before and all that. I have the stuff. I just took it off and like, I was like, hey, but my stuff is paid off. You guys are leasing your cars every 2 years. Like you're just wasting money. Like, why don't you get another car? You just paid it off. I'm like, dude, like, don't you want a house or something? Or like, don't you want like something for your, like something that's
good? Actually, like fucking asset.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, I'd rather have a freaking Honda in a house than a freaking like a Mercedes and freaking nothing, you know, like.
Yeah, no. So what do you think right now? What are you kind of focused on getting?
Me?
Like not even a car, but like where do you want to kind of put money into?
I don't know, dude. Like, yeah, I do have a savings and all that stuff, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what's next.
Or like what's a money pit? Do you have like a money pit? Like where you just like fucking like a hobby that's just like expensive, or you're like, you know, you have so much invested into something.
I don't think so.
Nah, you don't. It doesn't seem like you do.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because no, I mean, I used to like freaking buying clothes a lot, and that's not a hobby, you know. Like, dude, well, even
kinda. Well, like you're enthusiast. You're enthusiastic.
You know what I was hella into? I was into like fingerboards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm like pretty good at fingerboard, like tech decks and stuff, dude. But like since I'm freaking good, like, and dude, there's people who are freaking way better than me because there's people that are pro. yeah, dude, it's a thing. And then when I found out about fingerboards, I was like, oh, this is made out of real wood.
Oh, dang.
Those boards are the same price as a real skateboard. Dude, my fingerboard is like $120.
What the hell?
Yeah.
So I was about to say, well, that's cheap.
Yeah, so I had to chill, dude, because I was like, yeah, this is like literally like buying a skateboard. This is crazy.
Damn.
So I was like, I'm not gonna, So I don't really have like a hobby like that. Because I don't know if I have a hobby like that. I feel like I'm just more into like health and wellness, I guess.
That's cool.
Yeah. Actually, that was something I was gonna do. I was like, oh, maybe I should put money to the side for a sauna and a cold plunge, because my friend has that stuff, and we do that constantly together. But that stuff, honestly, it's freaking better when you do it with somebody. Yeah. Yeah. I do it alone sometimes, but like it's better with him because you're suffering, dude.
Dude, I want to get into it that hard. Like I try to get into like running like super early in the mornings, like around the block here by myself. And I'm like, dude, it's hard.
Oh, dude, I screwed myself over like a couple days ago. One of my friends, one of my friends convinced me to do the LA Marathon next year. And I was like, nah.
The full marathon? What is that, like 26?
Like 26, yeah.
Dang.
And then I was like, yeah. And then I'm like in a running club in town. So like they were talking about it. They're like, who's doing it? And then, yes, I didn't tell anybody. Freaking now everyone's gonna know, but like they're like, oh yeah, and they're all in Sammy too, like just joking around. I was like, actually I am, and they're like, shut up. I'm like, yeah. Since when?
I got into running, and then I got like shin splints, like to where your shins fucking hurt when you run, and I kind of like let it heal, and I would love to get back into it.
What kind of shoes are you using though?
Whenever I got them, I just had some Nikes, but I have some Hokas now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know that was like the biggest thing. Like my friend, she was like, what are you using when I first started? And I was like, I'm using Cortezes. And they're all, what? And I was like, but they're running shoes. And they're all, nah. And they're like, go to the store or whatever. And like, I'm probably like due for like a new pair. I'll probably get a new pair next year in the beginning. Cause I was like, maybe even soon, dude. Cause they're like, hey, we're going to start training soon. I was like, damn.
Dude, I would love to do that. Like, I love running. I feel like I got good stamina. It's just my fucking legs can't take it sometimes.
Yeah.
They also tell me like you got to warm up good.
Yeah, and that's something I don't really do. Like sometimes I'm like, let's just raw dog it. Like
I want to do like a 5K.
All 5Ks are freaking.
What
easy.
Is that? 3 miles?
Like 30 something.
Yeah, I want to start with that. Like I ran 3 miles, but not like in a marathon like that. Just to kind of get a feel for it. Then like a half. I'd like to do a half and then a full.
Oh yeah.
But a full marathon is insane.
Yeah. Do me and Anthony are gonna do a 5K next Saturday.
Where?
In San Diego.
Dang.
Yeah, we're gonna run with Diplo, the DJ.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're gonna go run with him, and then after the 5K, he has a set. Like he has a concert.
Dang.
Yeah, in the morning. So like, and then that's on a Saturday, and then that Tuesday, I do another 5K here in town for the veterans one.
I want to do that one.
Do you do it? It's still.
What do you have to do?
Just go on the Portable Runners Instagram. Just look at Portable Runners, and then I think they have the link right there. Or even if you just put on Google like veterans.
That's in a month?
No, it's like a week or two.
Oh dang.
Yeah. So do that. Yeah, that was cool. It's like on Veterans Day, so it's Tuesday morning at like 7:30.
Mm.
It's not bad. Like it's pretty good. It's like 3 point something or whatever. But I did my first one last year with them. I was like, oh, this is cool. But like I got more into it. I got better at running. So I was like, oh, all right.
They've even said like people that have lived the longest are like not runners really, but like at least walkers. Like people who just put a lot of steps in every day actually like helps you live longer. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. That's why like I like the cold plunge and the sauna and all that, because my friend was telling me like we have to like stress our bodies out.
Really?
Yeah.
But see, but then you could say,
it's different.
But you could say like, oh, a blue collar man, he's fucking swinging a hammer. Like that guy's gonna be beat by the time he's 50.
Yeah. No, it's different. Like, so when I say like we gotta suffer, like when I'm in the sauna, you feel like you're dying or whatever, right? But my body on the inside, like my heart and all that, is like taking it. So that when something does happen to me, like when I get sick or whatever, my body's like, oh, like honestly, I haven't had a fever in a while. Like, but but like. When I do get sick, it's like, it doesn't last that long. Like my body, it kind of gets your body ready. It's almost like when you get a vaccination, like your body's like, oh, I recognize this. So like it recognizes that and it kind of works. The cold plunge, the same thing. Like,
you know what? I kind of feel like that happens. I think that way towards stress. Like I've gone through some crazy stressful situations and I feel like, damn, this like is super stressful. But on the bright side, like, my standards for like what's stressful is like a lot higher now. So like,
oh yeah,
I feel like before, dude, like normal shit day to day, like I'd be stressed the fuck out. Like, oh fuck, this client, this, that. But like now it's like, dude, it'll take care of itself.
Yeah. Cause I feel like once you go through something like really crazy, you're like, oh, well, this is kind of the standard now. So like if something that might be major to you might not be major to me, I'm like,
yeah. And I feel like as business owners, like, you're always in stressful situations. So like, you'll just get tolerant to it.
Yeah.
Cause I've been around people that are like, not, and then something like little inconvenience will happen. And they're like fucking stressing. I'm like, dude, just chill. I feel like that's what happens with the media. Like people in the comments on Facebook, like stressing out or like even on Portable Buy and Sell, they'll say like, hey, new project coming soon. Or like a new fucking restaurant coming to town. They'll be like, what about the roads? Like that doesn't have nothing to do with it.
Well, when are we gonna get in and out?
Yeah. Like there's people like stressed out. Like, dude, there's these roads. This street's so messed up. Like, bro, just chill.
Yeah, dude, it's hella funny. Like, cause I know people that work like at the city hall and stuff. So that's funny. Like, and they don't like it either. They're like, this is freaking dumb. They have hella money. I don't know why they're doing this. Why do we freaking need a wiener schnitzel? Like. Dude, or like, what the hell? We're getting another Hawaiian barbecue? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not in charge, fool. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. I think people are just freaking, weak, dude.
Yeah.
They're just focused on the wrong shit.
Yeah. Portables, I don't know. Portables are weird though. Like I feel like we could be a good city, but then whoever's in charge obviously thinks different or something.
Yeah.
We're
just put you in charge. Let me run this shit. Yeah, but all right, I think we're in pretty deep over an hour.
Oh, it's been over an hour already?
Yeah.
Damn, I was getting.
I mean, we lost Sam. Yeah, and then this is gonna stop recording right now. But alrighty, dude. Thank you for coming on and chatting with us.
With you? No. I mean, we could always
come back.
Yeah, we could always do a part 2 or wherever.
Yeah,
I'm expecting you to keep this going.
Definitely.
Yeah, because I feel like even, dude, like sometimes people, when I was doing it, I feel like, I may not have had the most freaking listens and all that, but I was like, there's definitely, like, if you're consistent full, there's definitely people that are going to tune in every week or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just keep freaking doing it.
Alrighty. He's back. Right? That was fast. We're about to end it right now, though. Yeah. So, thank you. And then everybody follow the podcast at Hardwired on Instagram and YouTube. You want to plug anything?
Nah. I mean, I don't really, I don't think your mate sponsor us.
Alrighty. Deuces.